You got the maps, yeah.
Let me check my list.
What's up?
Cool, pop in the lobby. Job, dude. Put it on there. Copy. Oh, that's a dub. Trank?
Hello everybody.
How's it, dude?
Away.
How's everything going?
Yeah, good, man.
You guys have lightning that side because we sure as hell do.
No, everyone's fine, dude. Is your captain back on yet?
Which one? Tranquil. He's in the party trying to sort some stuff out at the moment because some people are having troubles with
the stream link, but fucking Discord bans the ability to do it. It's so retarded.
You can email it to me.
I think I'm like, email, WhatsApp it to him. Find a way. Actually, no, I'm sending to him via PlayStation. You can do that. One sec. Message. Come on. Can someone tell Carl that I have sent him an invite, please?
How's it, gents?
Yeah, good. I'm trying to send you the link, but obviously Discord's kicking it. Do you want to send me your cell phone number so I can WhatsApp it to you?
Alright, someone... Okay. Go ahead, Trank.
I'm gonna send a private message to you, so then you should be able to get my number like that.
Okay, someone give me advice here, right?
Mm-hmm.
My passage is dark, right? And to get from the lounge, like the dining room, to my room is quite far. Am I allowed to be scared running through there? Because a lot of doors on like either side. I'm so scared there's like gonna be a hand that's gonna reach out. Like, I'm so scared of that, dude. I'm 16 and I'm still scared. Bruh, so you must check me bolt up the passage. Like at night when I have to lock up, yes, bruh, sprint.
Yeah, I've just sent you the link.
And it's raining, so it's not making it any better. Yeah, bruh, sprint up that passage. And the worst thing is, there's like 3 steps, and then a wall, and then my room, and then most like passage, right? So if I slip, I'm muttering that wall at full speed.
Ouch.
Done it before, so.
I mean, you're a siege player, just quick peek the doors if you're scared.
You'll just check me crouch spam past the doors.
Exactly.
It's like Satan can't get me if I'm quick peeking.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm talking about.
Cool, I got the link, thank you very much.
No worries, dude.
I'm just picturing that. It's like, huh, fuck you, Satan. I have 9 ping and I'm quick peeking. You can't get me. Ooh, that is. Whoa. Oh, there's only rain still.
I am not platinum, my color is just blue. The Disciple. Yo, that's actually a sick name. Yo, I like that.
Right.
The Disciple.
The Disciple. Sounds like some real mess your shit up type stuff.
Panda on M&K. What a friendly and inviting name. I like that.
and then my phone goes off. I love how.
Okay, how far are your guys?
We're
we'll
just
see.
waiting on the last guy. Another one's just restarting his router, and we're waiting on one guy.
Okay, cool.
You could have
should be
just said
less
we're waiting
than,
on
like,
2
10
guys.
minutes.
Before I shit myself, may I just ask the obvious question? Is Panda on M&K really on M&K?
No.
Didn't think so.
He likes to make people think that.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, I'll do that
I
as
also
well.
like-
I'll be like,
I also
I'll
like
just like
attention.
fetch my keyboard and just be like,
I think you just rustled the Simpers packet.
no, I just reached over to my desk.
I'm guessing there's two players from Legion, and one of them casting. So
I'm ready for the Disciple to carry because that'd be fucking cool in Pro League. And a 2k from Disciple. Oh my god, a 3k. Oh my god, it's the ace from Disciple. That just sounds cool as shit.
I try.
Wow. Okay, a 312. Okay, that got me by surprise. More. There we go. Wait, what? What?
So how long has FreshMD been casting? Oh no, he's here. He's in the party. I mean, in the game chat.
He's in the
Yeah, I'm
corner,
here.
you know,
Casting.
For a while, casted a few matches already. I just dig it.
Yeah, you dig it.
Yeah, because I'm German, so I'm not allowed to play in the South African league. That is why I just,
No
got
way.
to
Same
casting.
thing with one of our players. That's the same thing with one of... Wait, you're German, yeah?
Yeah, I'm German, yeah.
You know, it sucks. I'm actually so pissed off that they added that. Feels like you were allowed one international, now it's just gone. I hate that.
Yeah, so that's why I just stick to casting. Because that's the only way I can still participate in the matches, in the games. But well, also play but as a caster.
You don't have to play, yeah, you can actually just be there still. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my very first experience with someone who had 9 ping was Top Kriegs. And oh my god. I've been more shit scared in my life of a machine gun. Fuck.
Alright, we just got 5 minutes on one guy. So yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind, we're just going to sort out one and then we're good to go.
Cool. Well, yeah, we've got technically 10 minutes before, 30 minutes before the stream, before the server cuts out. So yeah, let's try and do this all.
If not, we suck it up and we play on.
Yep.
Bingo,
So
like
we
that.
should have him within the next 5 minutes, but yeah, thanks for the patience, gents.
No worries.
Okay, there, he said coming now. So, Tranquil, do your thing.
Boss him around.
Glitcher? Yeah. I mean... Wait.
Our last guy is on his way. I may have just burped. I apologize.
Welcome to YouTube.
Welcome to YouTube. Oh yes, I forgot you are making stream. I apologize.
No, the world knows.
What did I burp? Let them know. Let them come.
Just end your whole career.
Besides, we probably have more viewers than that stupid Pro League stream. My goddamn.
Who watches Pro League anyway?
Yeah,
I do.
This is the real thing. South African
Exactly.
league, bro. This is where not even PC console.
You gotta keep up with Pro League.
Obviously.
I watch most of
What
it.
team are you guys? What team are you guys?
I was just about to ask, what's your predictions?
Ooh, I'm a
It's
big.
tough at the moment, so with like all the big guys not there, or the normal guys not there, it's fucking hard to call.
It's weird. It's weird, isn't it?
I support, bro. Like, upcoming, I'm going for Dark Zero, but overall, I support Penta and G2.
Respirosity.
Ninja pajamas are out.
Sweet.
Okay,
So, yeah, we
let's
are
all
ready
get
to
ready.
go.
In,
Ready up next?
of course.
Oh, I'm all ready. You haven't ready?
Yep.
Yep.
We're just getting our last guy to quickly ready up there.
I hope
Thank you.
Smitty's not as good as the actual Smitty. But if he is, he's gonna be
I
predicting every
I mean, what's her name?
smack you through the wall. Like, smack.
Again. Shush now.
Shut up, Connor.
I hope he's not like the real Smitty.
Right, Smitty, you ready? Are we good to go?
See, Smitty.
Cool. Good luck, have
Not-
fun, gents.
Good luck, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Have fun.
I like Bob.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we're loading into the first game of the night. Bank, NGS Academy versus Legion. Legion starting on defense and also getting to ban the first attacking operator. Just to give you a bit, review what's happening as well tonight. Second map's gonna be border, and the third map, if we need that one even, gonna be consulate. Let's just see what Legion decides to ban. First gonna be a Jackal, actually a very smart ban considering we're playing here on Bank. So nothing too special, actually nothing crazy going on so far, but I'm definitely certainly excited to see what's gonna be happening. Second ban coming out from Academy. It's gonna be a Monty, alright, so no Monty plants this time. Could have used that downstairs in the basement, pushing from the sewer, then planting behind the shield. Apparently don't want that to happen. I mean, there's gonna be switching side later on of the 6th round, so probably they don't want to face that when attacking. Now they get to ban the first defender, and that's gonna be Mirror, very strong operator on Bank, especially downstairs. So maybe we're gonna go and see some more gameplay upstairs, even though I know that since the show causes quite a lot of Legion games, they like to use Mirror upstairs as well. And last ban gonna be Clash, so 2 shields banned and the 2 Spanish operator gone as well. End of ban phase, and here we go. Round number 1, I'm excited. Alright, let's just see what will be happening so far. It's gonna be the basement lockers and CCTV room, who will take you with the Jägermeister Echo Legion, stand up picks on a cube. Smart move, just considering the Echo being chosen here as well. You want a Therma Twitch bug. Any 6th pick coming out? Doesn't look like it, but certainly they got the operators to counter each other perfectly. Actually, he's definitely gonna make a change here. Smart choice from Astra here. But let's just see how things will work out for both teams. As we see, downstairs in the basement. Hatches will be reinforced. Nothing special going on. Pretty stand-up setup so far. Definitely curious as what the Meister will be doing with his evil eyes. Waited off. Chose to play that operator. We got one evil eye facing into the sewer. Just letting them know as soon as possible if somebody's coming that way. A lot of head shaking. And the second evil eye will be placed in a little gap, a spot where I like to hide a lot when I'm moving around on this map. Right, if I see that correctly, yeah, there's no rotational so far. Also, there's no C4. There's actually a C4. Smithy brought one. Let's just see how the attackers will be approaching this. Jaskal Thermite bringing not an ACOG, a Thermite's weapon. That's interesting. Flanking the buck. Tons of players on the roof. Some players outside, running the main lobby. Got a the Jaeger now running upstairs, trying to get a drone. That's Panda. Ivana so close. Could be potentially the first kill. The room has been droned out, some aggressive peeking. A few shots landed on the Jaeger. Still in the firefight with the Ivana. No damage dealt to the attackers. There he goes. Franken the buck getting the Jaeger. First ram out, opening up the hatch, in stock trading into the open area. Top floor is secure and no damage dealt at all to the attackers. So a very good approach so far, very good starter for the attackers. Joining confused, that's definitely some good teamwork right there. Some guy joining ahead. Who's that even gonna be? It's actually the Therma joining, so smart move. You just leave the hard breach up on the roofs where it's safe. And we have two entry fraggers actually clearing the top floor and getting rid of any potential roamers. Now we have the Harked playing and Legion playing on the blue stairs, spotting the AQ entering open area. That's a very nice way of getting ankle onto the blue stairs. Has the Harker moved already? No, he's still there, holding with 3 goo mines the blue stairs. The hatch doesn't seem to be reinforced. Opening up the open area hatch. And this other one in the little office as well. That puts a lot of pressure on the defenders, but with the Disciple on the Echo, giving the call out to his teammates. The Arca's being flashed out on the basement. The goo mines have been destroyed. I'm still holding on to it. Smitty getting a kill. Not getting second one though. The Twitch is down. 3v3 now. Voided off, saving the day, holding on to the southern stairs. Plans coming down from Astro though. Inside the objective. But that Disciple a little too late on the Echo drone. Voided off, just holding down an angle. Stepping into a game mine. Getting mocked. My game mine. By Evil Eye. I'm sorry, Tranquil getting. It's actually so interesting. Way off, second red hallway. Just fighting for his life. Oh, that's it. He has been challenged, has been pushed by so many attackers at the same time. Franking getting the last kill and securing round number 1 for NGS Academy. So apparently that didn't work out for Legion. I'd say like it already started off with Panda not being able to deal some damage, to do some damage to the attackers very early in the round. That was his job. He was roaming, but he played way too aggressive and actually got somebody on the roof. I think it was the Buck sitting on the roof. Then with the Ivana really close to the window, just shooting in, putting pressure on the Jaeger. You got Buck on the roof, putting pressure on the Jaeger, so he had no chance. And with Thermite constantly droning all the time. So that was some great teamwork on their part. I'll just give it another try. Again, we're downstairs in the basement. And maybe we're gonna adapt to it. Now we got a kite. With Academy, they also adapted and now bring a Thatcher. So, alright. Again, as if these two teams are just focusing on countering each other. Sometimes then the objective hatches are being reinforced. Nothing special going on setup wise. Then we've got some barbed wire. A black guy inside of the server area. Second black guy deployed as well. And definitely two areas where the attack is pushed from the most and the most aggressive as well. And the third evil eye will be placed at, like, you can do better. You can do better. Again, with Panda really playing aggressively from below. That's a very nice angle, actually. Just at least confusing the Ibana now. At least confusing Tranquil. Where are these shots coming from? He doesn't know that the Jaeger is below, and he still is. Windows open, supported by some weighted off on the bandit. They're surely holding on to the open area. I have Meme Daddy on the Twitch. Only a few meters apart. If only a few meters away from the two defenders. Just shooting a bit, not opening up their own barricade. Just showing the presence. There you go, got Hibana running down the staircase, spotting the punch hole. Yeah, definitely putting some pressure on that. And there we go, we're off getting the refrag on the Hibana. There he goes, 4v3. Still the advantage for the attackers. Panda got the angle on the Therma, but Thermite whips around Shalaska, finishing off with a hatchet, the Thermite. 4 vs 2 advantage. It's all up now to the Echo, the Disciple, and to Harker, the Kite. Twitch like making the way down the main stairs, the southern stairs. Well, also some damage is dealt to the attackers. Got another trade. The Harker getting a kill. Almost taking 2 there to drop the hatch. But as it jumps through the window, Aki comes around the corner, Franklin saw finishing off the Harker, and also again securing round number 2 for his team. That was wacky. I know. Like, I actually like how they adapted, how Legion adapted and started, you know, showing more presence in open area. At least not only like putting Panda there all on its own, actually bring weighted off on the bandit as well, and just showing some presence. But just actually all they did was playing around. Like they just chose another way then. They just focused on the Scarlet area more, put some pressure on Smitty, I think, playing the Valkyrie on the blue stairs, and they just took it from there. As soon as Smitty was gone, weighted off managed to refrag him, but there were just so much people actually having him surrounded already, just pushed in and made it a short thing. And also opening up the barricade they put there. That was really stupid, because Thermite had it so easy to just walk straight through and challenge the Jaeger playing inside the open area office. But again, we've got some barbed wire, standard place, standard reinforcements. Will there be some top floor presence? I sure hope so. Even though we don't have a bug this time. Rotational is being made as well. Just checking for spawn picks, but nothing. Doesn't look like it. It's gonna be some. I'm curious how Academy's gonna approach this. They got ways to do this. They They can attack printer wall, they can take open area wall, they can even do reception, or banana as some people like to call it. This angle is coming out from Shaska, Filashka, Saka, I don't know how to pronounce it now, I'm just gonna stick with Shaska. But that doesn't change how nicely he's holding those angles. Meme Daddy on the Twitch again, just joining for his team. Tranquil as well on the Yabana, just joining. That's actually some good teamwork. Like, they know how to clear rooms, they know how to clear floors, and how to gain control extremely fast. Now we got control over southern stairs, placing claim there just to make sure they don't get flanked from above, and that potentially shows that they will do some top floor action, but there are no breaching charges whatsoever. They got claymores and flashbangs. From being taken out by Panda. Nice angle coming out from way off straight into the electronic closet. Damage dealt. NACON's been taken out. That seems to have happened from the main lobby side. Again, fighting with Panda inside the open area. Coming out from the hookup on the blue stairs. There's Thatcher as well, just holding on to it. No, 30 seconds. Decides probably to peek again. Astro definitely got the health advantage. Shaska getting the kill on Panda. When you left and sliver of HP, waited off, finishing off Meme Daddy. That's the Twitch out now as well. Franklin just, whoa, rushing in, getting the Legion. Now it's all up to wait it off on site to hold it. And actually got planted, some land shots actually landed. And the fuse is down as well. Now it's all up to wait it off. Doku got still 3 stim pistols left. So you can just go and heal up. Astra putting a drone in position. They planted behind the printer, so that's actually really interesting how things will turn out. Might be though that Astra is a little too far away. Like, they didn't get the wall completely. If you only knew where Astra is sitting, this will help him a lot. Like, now he should be starting to defuse. Astra's now really nearby, and Astra starts moving, word off picking, getting, but there's, I assume, not enough time. There might is, I don't know, no there isn't. They're getting there. It's closer, it's getting closer. Again, round number 3, and in favor of Academy, the attackers. They improved, but it's so much more damage to the attacker while they were approaching. But then it just felt like that they had the advantage, they had the man advantage, the advantage in terms of health. They even had a dog with still 3 stim pistols left. And especially the Hawker on the Legion, he did a great job holding onto the blue stairs and actually delaying a lot. But then just got outpushed by who was by Franklin, if I remember correctly, on the IQ, and didn't expect that. That was completely unexpected on his part. Got pushed out, and that definitely made a change. That allowed the attackers to just rush in. But they're getting closer. I'd still say, especially the last round, that was close. That couldn't have ended either way. And wait off, he was just a little hesitant because he couldn't really tell where the where Astra is gonna be. But he played it well, just a little bit too late. That was the problem. That could have been his round. That could have been Legion's round actually. But 8 seconds left. Getting I'm mute. Yeah, on the walls, that's for sure. Well, we have the castle barricades. Yeah, on the window. That's always a good place to put it. But maybe just gonna also barricade those two windows. Just saying. And stock trading door. Yeah, it's also where you like to approach it. I've actually got a fuse, mean daddy, with a fuse shield even. Yeah, should work out. Oh, we got Smitty on the Jaeger. Let's just have a look. Where are we? Does that how many? Yeah, there are ADSs. Nice angle coming out from the weighted off onto the. That's a really nice angle. I've never seen that one before. Like it. Take notes, everybody. Take some notes. And finishing off the Hawker through the wall, even. Well, Castle Barricade can't protect you from that. Ooh, she was even playing there. Oh, no, that's a bad one. Ooh. Can't do this to him, man. You can't do this. And coming from Skylight, Astro also pushing in. Just looking for some feet through the drone hole. Him daddy on the roof. And already fusing inside the objective. Where it off not being hurt. Disciple also with a very nice angle. He's spotting some, getting the feet, landed. Not really doing much damage. Also Astro fighting with the Jaeger in Scarlet area all on his own. Thermite seems to be absolutely unaware. And he actually gets the second one. Smitty with the flag, and it's working. Frank getting a double kill, 2v3. Still in favor of Legion, also health-wise. And now the mute is down by Hibdana. 2v2, Smitty again with another kill. That's 3 kills for Smitty. 2v2 situation, all up now to the Slatch, who's still playing with like 95 HP left. And some crazy ass flicks coming out here as well. 35 seconds left on the clock. Going on his drone. And while realizing there's nothing much to see, 30 seconds left. Playing against Smitty, who is apparently on fire and still full HP. And as far as I can tell, he hasn't been healed by Dark. Weight off also howling at angle. Seems to be unaware. No, actually he is aware that Franking is inside the objective. Now is even more because he got killed by him, and Smitty just getting around the corner. Franking another way where he's coming from with the plasma pink carbine. He finishes off and finally secures the first round for Team Legion. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Even though it started off not, you know, perfectly for Legion. I mean, the Hawker on Castle got absolutely destroyed with a wall bang. But in the end it worked out. Like, it sometimes just takes players like Smitty to just stand up and also get the frags they need to get. But talking about frags, Jesus, Franklin with 7 and waited off here as well. Talking about players who are fragging. So yeah, it's on both teams, it's quite uneven. It's quite uneven, yeah. Round number 5, it's got to be archives again. As I said earlier, that was a close call. That was a close one. So this could have really ended both ways. So, maybe Legion now knows what they did wrong earlier and will fix that. Will adapt to the strategy of Academy. And yeah. So far it doesn't look like they will be holding on to open area, even though I'd actually recommend doing that and also showing some top floor presence and not leaving everything on Panda, who's now playing the Valkyrie actually. Nice walking coming out there. I like it. There goes Meme Daddy. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. On the Jaeger playing on the blue stairs. Just watching and waiting. 2 minutes left on the clock. Pen laying down some shots towards the electrical entrance. Astra off droning, trying to make his way in to the open area. Then we're also playing on the southern stairs. We have the sledge on top. He's putting some pressure on it, and Panda actually wasting one of his C4s. We have Thatcher now as well. So the open area, just getting rid of all the bandit batteries by the printer wall. So it looks like they are planning to do another one of those plants. I worked out last time, and now it looks like they will actually have some top floor presence instead of watching it from open area. I do like that. I do like that. Also, apparently, Bandit seems to be whipping out. No, it's, I'm sorry, I was Bandit actually wasting his C4. Bandit's got his. If only he had wall hacks. Okay, he's actually just literally just spading all the C4s, getting tons of bullets from below. Thinking definitely being lit up. Also, Shaska lit up by the Hawker, flanking from downstairs. Now falling back here, and Shaska seems to be picked up by Astra now. So again, it's the Thatcher carrying the thermite. And there we go with a flank, but finishing off Shaska. In the process, Franklin gets the bandit, and also taking tons of bullets from Panda, so Thatcher's now down upstairs, so it's a 2v2 technically. Also tons of damage done to the banner now, thanks to the smoke. There's actual die in the smoke. It's all up to Astra now. Seems to be pushing in and just gets ripped apart with the smoke shotgun. Just aim, shoot, kill. Well done. Bam. And shoots a kneecap off. Right, so apparently after seeing Academy winning 3 rounds in a row, we might actually get to see Legion winning 3 rounds in a row now, which would be a draw, first half at least, and we still don't have Meme Daddy back. Oh well, speak of the devil, and he will shine. Yeah, he is, and it says he got a recruit. Well, thanks to Sixpick, he can change that and switches to his lovely, lovely Twitch. Right. Well, I say even though he was absent the previous round, it really wouldn't have made such a big change. Legion played it well, in my opinion. They were quite firm on the defense, just making sure the attackers don't really have much room to move, not much room to operate, to approach whatsoever. But now getting back to a 5v5, the way it should be, and we're going back downstairs. So Legion apparently now feels, well, confident enough after winning 2 rounds that they're actually gonna try the luck with basement. Yeah. So, like, there still would have been another choice. There would have been another option for them to choose. That be open area and staff room, but not many teams like to play there. Let's go now again. We got 2 Evil Eyes. 1 inside here, and where did the second one go? ADS by bottom of southern stairs. Can't see it. Oh yeah, up here. Yeah, that's standard. That's a good one. Even though sometimes I actually like to put it like over here where the TVs are, so that you can actually see when and if they're planting. Then even tackle them when they're planting in default location. But again, Franklin running upstairs, spotting Jäger. That's the hawker. Now actually falling back. Going back downstairs. Probably the smaller move. But replay, I can't say it often enough. To for a second my stream died, but apparently it didn't. They're doing a really great job on drawing the top floor. And that's just something you need to practice. That's just something you need to be able to do as a team. So I actually can't wait to see Team Legion doing that later on. Also, the thermocharge being placed in an open area. Yep, and just the Hawk is looking for it, and he will be found by the Twitch. I mean, there is just ready for him, landed a few shots. Took away like 25 HP. Shaska peeking into the objective, but not finding anyone. Smitty is ready. Playing with the holographic side. Playing Duck. Playing Rook. Place. Bring an ACOG, and that's a Guillemot being triggered on the southern stairs. Also, that's Meme Daddy. "25 seconds left on the clock, and still all 5 defenders and attackers left alive." Hatch will be opened up, and actually Shaskas manages to get, oh my word, what's going on? Like, they're just basically inside and planting and rushing. There we go, Shaska will be taken out by the Legion, but there's Slatch finishing off the Legion as well. Now it's all up to Smitty on the Rook to save the day with his holographic MP5. Downstairs definitely not working for Team Legion. Diffuser's running down, now we have just them sitting and waiting, and actually he manages to get one. That's the Twitch out. And he downs the Rook, just going for the one, just going for the kill. Don't be so greedy, just save the day and clutch the round. Tranquil also now. Whipping the pistol out in an Astro. The Thatch on the hatch. Watching it and shooting off Smitty's feet. And well, that was Dream. They're getting a 3-3 the first half, but Academy says no and just takes it. It's a 4-2. First half goes to Academy, but now we're switching side. Academy defending and Legion attacking. So now I'm actually really curious how they're gonna be doing this. Panda on the Ash, exactly what I expected. It fits his playstyle, that's for sure. That's for sure. Even though it's not top rating, not at all, but he'd like to. Weight off 9 kills, ranking 10, looking really good actually. But again, uneven. That's just all it is. Actually gonna be more interested how they will do the setup and where the Evil Eyes will go. Yes, that's the spot I like as well. They're communicating with each other, nice to see that as well. Hatches are being reinforced, no rotational. So far they're gonna reinforce the server walls even. I mean, Well, apparently not. They don't need to do that. At least they got all the hatches. They even opened up the Scarlet hatch, which is super weird. Now Tranquil is actually reinforcing. The Disciple now droning. Wait off droning as well. They're just sitting in the sea and waiting. Like Pennywise. Right, but now we have also Shaska holding an angle in garage onto the entrance. Astro barricading off Shaska, thinking he'll be fine on his own. And actually Panda spotting the Jaeger. What a sneaky little drone. I think it's time for a warbang. Will he get it? No, he will not. Actually, he will be the one who will be shot down. Flashback coming down now as well. Not really doing much. Wait off now as well, wait off. Will be not able to save his teammate. There we go, wait off, there is the refrag. A bit late. Panda playing a bit too aggressive there. But the Jaeger is gone. At least also the wall will be opened up. And with Meme Daddy Demi just playing inside the objective way with the Hawker playing on the blue stairs. Where he likes to be around quite often, way off inside the servers. And I assume Meme Daddy goes C4, yeah, he's just ready, he's just waiting. And now also the hatch here will be opened up. I hope it also will be watched. Did they meet Rotel already? Yes, he did. And that's just literally just prepping. But I don't know. They would have the Hawker planting. They all got the evil eye. Meme Daddy throwing out a C4. Let's get down. Shaska also being down, but there is Meme Daddy to pick him up. Wait off trying to finish things off. Come as well. Smoke and the Disciple getting one, Meme Daddy getting now one as well. Defuse is on the floor. 25 seconds left on the clock. With Smitty on the hatch. He doesn't seem to get, oh my word, how can you lose that? Meme Daddy just absolutely going off, 5 HP left, 10 seconds left on the clock. He's just going for it. Also, Astro, both players are playing this extremely aggressive. It's all up to the Disciple to save the day, but he can't do it. Defenders went around just to make things even perfect. Just hitting an air chip at the last second. Ah, we didn't catch it the second time. That's sad. Ah, could have been so good. Could have been so good, but Smitty. No, he had the chance, and even the Lord is not coming. I mean, NGS Academy, they feel confident. Well, okay, maybe the Lord's going to be the 6th pick. I sure hope so. Well, now we have it. Wade off is bringing out the line. Now we're playing the toxic way. Alright. Line, it will not be the thermite it is, not the chunker though. Thank God. This would have been probably a bit too OP. But even though Academy has been was pressured quite a lot, they stood the ground, and that pretty well. So props to them. Yeah, but now defending archives. Also a nice spot for an evil eye. I actually didn't expect one to be there. Like it. There we go. Just get rid of the TV. On the screen rather. Alright, cool. They even brought Meme Daddy on the bandit. Hasn't seemed just use the batteries. Right, there we go. Oh yeah, go for bulletproof camera. Yeah, they gave him one. Also a nice spot to put it upstairs. Just to see what's going on. Sky area. We've got actually Franking the Jaeger now playing upstairs. Once again, tons of presents downstairs. Nobody playing on the blue stairs though, not yet. At least the Disciple now also joining the open area. And people are just ready. Almost took off Jaeger's head there, Frankie. You just don't know how lucky you just got. Spots the drone, but also is being spotted. Pan just going for the pre-fire, but doesn't find anybody. And Pan again on the drone, losing almost his speed, at least losing 25 HP. When the hard guy assume spots the German operator's shoes. Actually, wall will be opened up into the objective. Like, they have tons of control now already in the open area. I mean, that's quite impressive. The Disciple and waited off. Thermite and Thatcher combo is still working. Now Meme Lady, the Bandit, playing on the blue stairs. Just trying to spot him. Franking so close to getting a wall bang. Oh, and bam! Just peeking right into Frankie's sight. First tagger to be that will be Smitty on the Ibana. But the thing is that the wall has already been opened by the Thermite. So they don't really need a second heart breacher. All they need now is presence on site to actually take all the defenders that are sitting and waiting there. We still have Meme Daddy, the Bandit, on the blue stairs. He doesn't seem to have spotted drone, and also there's weird off, just waiting for them. Well, now they know, and Meme Daddy will be rotating. 45 seconds left on the clock now. Astra still holding the objective together with Shaska. Disciple also spotting and finding the head of Maestro. 4v4 now. Really good effort, I like it. Oh, that could have been... No, doesn't spot it. No, and there goes the Hawker. Oh no. It's all up now. To wear it off. Actually gets it, but it will die to the goo mine. Vastro. Oh, good effort though. But damn it. Darko really wasn't expecting the roving Jaeger upstairs. But so many close calls there as well. But apart from that, match point in favor of Academy. So we'll see how that goes. Just a brief look at the scoreboard there. Franking with an impressive amount of 13 kills. Weird off, not so far away, with 12 kills. Uneven, both teams. Also Meme Daddy doing his job. Yeah. Let's just see how this will go. If, that's a big if, Legion still able to turn things around. Actually win 4 rounds in a row, plus the rounds that will be played in overtime. So that's... They got a busy day, they got some busy rounds ahead. So yeah. I'm curious. Is that really what I see? Is that Chaska bring the yellow shotgun? I mean, he can do that. If you can make it work, I'm more than happy to do that. Just spamming because of raging. Not getting his sister's drone. In fact, just shooting a few extra rounds up there. Swatted way off with his beautiful plasma pink skin. Target check for his bomb peak is on the north side of the building. It doesn't look like it. It's actually interesting. Astra the Echo playing downstairs and server just checking for anyone coming through sewer. But no, nobody coming there. I was weird off playing on Skylight, looking for some feet. That's again Frankie inside stock trading room, who's being pressured a lot, and the Strategist just in. There we go, Panda finally getting Frankie, removing from the game. Tons of damage done now as well to the Thatcher, and that's Shaska. The FO12, the Ella shotgun, taking off Thatcher. It's actually would have been really useful operator to have. Well, it's also a way how you can take out the battle batteries, just shoot them. But now they're aware of where the attackers are coming from. There's even an evil eye inside the objective, and now they actually should know where Panda is peeking from. Smina also placing 6 thermocharger, and Chaska still inside stock room. Darko now going for repel. And actually misses. The drone. 45 seconds left in the clock. Maybe getting this some, and that's Shaska dead. And also now the Maestro removed from the game, and will he find the bandit now as well? And he will not! Meme Day just fighting back. Actually we have Smitty planting now inside the objective. It's all up now to Astro, who will actually deny the plant for the time being. 50 seconds left now, it's just all up to Astro. Since Meme Day has been taken out. 9 seconds left in the clock. You just need to look for it. And diffuser will go down this time. 1 second left, and yeah, diffuser will go down. Now it's a 1 versus 3 situations, and Smitty, will he see the echo coming up? No, he will not. Astro just much quicker on the trigger finger, and yes, it's actually waited off, just shooting across the hallway, laying some shots onto the echo. Falling back a bit. Talking already as well. Falling back again. Astro inside the objective, close to the diffuser. Dealing a lot of damage to the Sledge, but it's waited off. Saving the day. 6-3. Round number 10. I actually hope this is going to overtime, because that's a really interesting match. Like, the rounds are close. Those are two good teams, not gonna lie. But they waited off. Yeah, now he got the spot he deserves. Most kill, 15 kills and 7 deaths. Yo. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's going to be the basement again. So they will play this time, hopefully as successfully as they did previously. And what I also hope from Legion, that they're finally going to adapt to it, and that they maybe play the hatches a bit more aggressively, because they most definitely delayed it that way, playing from the red hallway, playing it from behind the bomb. Actually, something like this just simply should work. Shouldn't be allowed to work. It's easy as that. Yeah, standard evil eye coming out there. Nothing too crazy going on. We're starting off. Shaska now again playing inside the garage, holding his angles he loves so much. Do we have any presence upstairs actually? Just checking on Franklin. Yes, he is upstairs, holding on to Scarlet, and actually now he's playing again quite aggressively. We have Panda now, actually doing a tons of damage to Franking, who's now rotating, who's now actually fleeing into the teller's office. Smithy repelling on the west side, going up on the roof. Claymore will be planted. Can will not be taken out though. With Panda upstairs, just checking for the Jaeger. It's already somewhere else. Only low enough is right. Even bringing his own ADS with him. Typical Jaeger gameplay, extremely selfish. Spots the spots the Claymore first, and then the Thatcher defuse on the floor now as well. Team call is going out. Actually, there's Panda now finishing off Franking, so that's the Jaeger dead. And there's just nobody to push the southern stairs and actually to finish off the Thatcher. And it even was a bulletproof camera. Exactly, now we got all the hatches being opened up as well. So will be opened up as well. I actually got meme that he's sitting inside the objective. That's extremely aggressive, but if it works out for him. He doesn't seem to have been spotted though. That's just a free kill for him. What's coming down? With Smitty on the hatch. Fake plant. Lots of damage done to the Hawker. The smoke is now down, thanks to Panda. Actually getting another one, so it's a 1v3. It's all up to Shaska. The Rook will take a lot of damage. That's a 1v3 situation. Diffuser's on the floor now. Almost gets wallbanged through the barricade even. This is not looking good. Maybe you can get Astrap. But there he is. Panda just extremely going off. Standing up for his team. Laying down on the floor. Holding it. And getting the kill. Right. 6-4. This could be a comeback. This could definitely be a comeback. I'm talking about Panda. Yeah. 8 for 8. Now he's starting to play. Now he starts playing. Well even. Going back to archives. Standard operators. Maverick is a new one. Sledge also extremely good. If you consider the vertical gameplay. Okay, nice thing to open up the hatch there. Okay, that's the same Evil Eyes previously. Nothing too special. We'll have Astro and Skew Mines going. Yeah, by the electrical entrance. That's good. Also, just Frankie gotta be ready. Probably roaming again around the open area. Smitty's from being taken out there. Just saying and watching. Not wanting anything bad. Front camera will be taken out again. The plasma pink skins coming out from weighted off. Again, Franklin losing set there inside the open area. Trent's coming out here now as well. Even so, the second evil has been placed inside of the open area, and apparently, yeah, Frankie seems to be aware of Panda's position. Rotating around, just wasting a lot of time. It's a nice thing about being a defender, you can just sit and wait. And if the timer runs out, you win the game. Sometimes playing not so aggressive is actually really helpful. And then we got also waited off during the party upstairs, trying to find the Jaeger. It's just sitting and waiting. Together with Meme Daddy. They're doing a really great job actually just delaying the attack. Because you want to clear the top floor, you want to get rid of all the players that could potentially flank you. But also now I think it's... yeah, that's Smitty. Yeah, looking directly at Diego but not getting the shot actually. Franklin taking out the Maverick. Oh, just almost losing his head to the RQ. No, but he will find this latch. Bandit now as well. 6 seconds left on the clock. Bandit also now in charge just behind the back of the RQ, but knows a missed shots and hesitation as well. Winnow finds the headshot on Meme Daddy. 50 seconds left on the clock. Jaeger's already rotated back down the stairs. Now he's inside the main lobby, just also delaying and delaying and delaying. Wall will be opened up. Yeah, the Honk is still there. Just doing his job as a hard breacher. Also being challenged just a little bit at least by the Jaeger. Not enough damage done to wait it off now. Trying to fight off the Legion, who's also lost most of his HP. And Trank, the Maestro. 50 seconds left on the clock. IQ very close to the window. Might actually die to Legion. So they're just waiting. They're just literally waiting as they're taking out the IQ. The sub actually getting one. But the Hawker downstairs with the diffuser, nowhere near the bomb site. They delayed, and they delayed well. Oofa. Right, anyways, his first map, first match on Bank, and it's in favor of Academy after a long fight. Just look at this, 17 kills, 15 kills, 11 kills. That was a pure frag fest. Well done. Well done. I enjoyed watching that. That was pretty sick. Now we go back to the player's second map. Will be Border. Can't wait.
GG guys.
GG. GG,
It was like a fun. Can we just get like a 5 minute break? I need to just take care of the kids quickly and get them to drink. It'll be quick, like 5 minutes.
No, go for it.
I'm gonna do the same, dude, so I was gonna ask the same.
No worries.
You're gonna take care of the kids? Damn, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm the father, so you're all youngsters, I'm the oldie.
Hey, dude, represent that generation. Go for it.
Yes, he is 30 plus. He's a granddad.
30 plus, motherfucker, I'm 31, not 30. Okay, no, never mind, 30 plus. I gotta be right back.
He's a 1 year old, come
30
on.
plus 1.
Ow.
Ah, fuck, I'm bleeding. I'm gonna be right back right now.
Yeah.
That's a statement to leave us with.
Apex, remember when my pinky? Oh my god.
His finger, bro. Yes. Oh, I think my finger's dislocated.
I'm
laughing. Me and Charles, Dagan, fucking, we were all laughing there, bro. We couldn't stop. I swear, dude. That was the funniest thing.
Oh, he just randomly says, "Oh, guys, my finger's dislocated." Oh my god.
I could imagine his face, dude. Oh my fuck. Oh, guys, I think my pinky's dislocated. Everyone's just there laughing while he's just there in fucking pain. Oh, okay, everyone's gone potty chat. Awkward.
Well, I'm still here. You're all alone.
I'm also here. We're here to talk to you. Hey.
Okay, I was going to go to party chat, bro. I felt fucking alone, bro.
We're all just sitting here being
on her
antisocial.
phone.
Fuck you all, man. She said she was support me there, bro. I sent her pictures of like the end match. She's like, baby, oh my god, I'm so proud of you. I'm just like, yeah, thank you.
My
girlfriend's
girlfriend
like,
straight up tells me she supports the career kind of a thing, but she's not going to watch jack shit because she ain't interested, and I'm like, cool, that's fine. We support each other, but not like this.
nah, but my girlfriend was like, are you the one that says glitcher? I'm like, yes, I am the one that says glitcher.
I am the one who says.
Yeah, my girlfriend's also Afrikaans, so...
Yeah, how's your finger, bro?
Guys, I said let's
much
just head off to party because we're just polluting the stream at this point in time. The other gents aren't here, so let's just head
Okay,
I'm pretty sure they like the sound of my voice.
Nah,
Don't
let me
bless,
not
bro.
go there.
Don't
Let me not be gay, bro. Fuck that.
Dude,
Bruh,
I've been
Party
drinking
gents.
so much Oros. I
Gents.
swear Oros is in my blood.
Party chat. I need to rejoin party.
Please, I'm back. Fresh, did you just switch the attack defense?
Oh, just you can do that, yeah.
Are we getting sorted for round 2?
Yeah, we should be ready in a few seconds.
I just saw one of you guys left as well, so...
Yeah,
he was just
he needs another
making
invite.
sure he's getting himself ready. It's fine, he's there now.
Alright, no stress.
Alright, and our orange team is starting attacking. It's gonna be confusing though.
Yeah, sadly there's not, unless you're pro, there's no like easy distinguishing factors to put along here. We just red and, blue and orange.
Maybe it would be nice to just, at least change the names. That'd be sick, but
I wish
well.
it was like, because like, I don't know if you guys know like other esports, but for example Dota, you can set up with your own, image files and names, and you can have a whole big team thing even if you're not like on a professional level.
Mm.
Even if you're doing like just casual games, you can set up with everything, and it would be nice if that kind of a thing was available in Siege under like, like a Pro League playlist or whatever it is. Because it would be nice to have like, as you see in the professional matches with at the very top of the match with the team names.
Yeah. Maybe like the player names as well.
Yeah, exactly like that. I mean,
Some-
from a caster's point of view, it must be better.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's like sometimes I can't remember who's playing who, but most but just like, yeah, this guy is shooting Jäger, this guy is shooting Ash, this guy is doing something with the other operator. It would be nice to actually call each gents by the name.
Quickly switches back to the, hits the middle to see exactly who's playing who, and then
Yeah.
makes the calls.
Fresh, should we invite Carl? Or don't you have him as a friend?
I don't have him as a friend, no.
Okay.
Oh boy. Grant, you there?
I'm here.
Does your back hurt?
Oof.
$15.48.
Just invite him again. I'm sure we can go now.
There we go.
Yeah,
Oh, there
are we
we
all ready?
go.
Yeah, all of my guys are gonna quickly ready up. I'm just gonna chase them out of party chat. So
It's sad that we need someone to chase us out of a party chat.
Right.
alright, so let's ready up, please, gents.
Okay.
Oh jeez. Let's not have a death on stream, please. Not good for you.
Not good for the algorithms.
Yeah, not good for the monetization.
Hi, man.
What? We are polluting the poor man's stream, guys. Can we not?
Rubbish commentary.
Yeah, I already got that.
Views and like these guys have AIDS, bro. I don't know.
I already got one dislike, thanks to you guys.
I'm gonna go like the video just because of that. I'm gonna go like the video.
I'm gonna go like this
subscribe.
video. Just fuck it.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm going to YouTube right now.
Alright, okay, let's go.
Alright, gents.
I think we're ready. Good luck, guys. Have
Good
fun.
luck, good luck.
I love you. I love you.
Oh my word. Alright. Border it is. And I just quick remember for you, blue team now is defense, and orange team is attack. First move will actually be the Thatcher. Now we Team Legion get to ban the second attacking operator, but who will it be? It's gonna be a thermite, yeah. I probably know what they will be doing. Pretty sure I know what they will be doing with this ban. All I can say, they don't need the thermite. There we go, Clash being removed as well, as it did in the previous match. So everything's pretty standard for their team at least. Lost Defender will be banned by Academy, but who will it be? It's the Valkyrie, the Navy SEAL operator. Right. Ban phase is over. Let's actually head right into the match. Round number 1. Academy starting on defense. It's gonna be Armory Lockers Archives. So, nothing too special, nothing strange at all. Gonna have a line, have Ash. Apparently seem to be 2 auto picks. And it's gonna be the Monty. So that's most likely gonna be a Monty push in Archives. That Armory. Actually curious that I will defend it. And I assume we actually have Astro, the Pulse, playing downstairs with his cardiac extensor. And there's a 4 meme there, the says goodbye once again. It's not good. Harding is looking. Yeah, it's normal for South Africa. Shaska actually destroying his own armor. We assume it's already gone completely. What will I going up there? Where's been the second place? Probably over in the armor. Yep, there it is. pretty standard. And we'll be joined by a ADS. Franklin already opening up the door into CC just to be able to rotate around. He can do that without being spotted. Like he likes to do the aggressive plays, and if it works out for him, why shouldn't he be doing it? And they have Shaska now playing on the rook, or just roaming around. We're off on the south side, peeking into the break room, and Disciple just simply opening up the archive door. And then there's no pulse below or anything. The ADS will actually stop. Most of the projectiles, and now we have Astro below. And this will make a change. Like this could be huge. Solid wooden floor. That's where his super comes in handy. But over here, it won't do any damage because this floor is undestroyable. Next we got Panda actually challenging the pulse. Just eating some bullets, eating some shots. Doesn't really seem to be pushing for him, and Astro is just basically fleeing. He's just ready, but he's holding his position as tight as he can. And Nasmi is actually planting the hawk on the window. Very nicely done. C4 is probably coming out now. But will it do much? No, it will not. Pen has been down, but this doesn't really bother them because now it's a 4 versus 2. They have the advantage with this. No way of getting the last one's all up now to Astro. It's being pushed by so many people right now. Can't really do much about it, and there's the IQ. Waited off, finishing him off. Right, so that definitely sets the tone for this match. Meme Dad is still not back yet, so yeah, that's unfortunate. And this is random too, we'll see how this will go. Defenders anyway always do have the advantage when it comes to amount of players, because they just need to sit, and the attackers are the ones that will need to take the risk. Let's just see Astro again on the pulse, trying it another time. Probably to get now this is for off at the right time, but he's been challenged extremely well. The Panda. Downstairs by the servers, by the workshop. Actually go there. Almost taking off the head of the bandit, of Shaska, who's actually pre-placed C4, which means they have 2 now in place. And actually, well done, there's just game. The buck. And actually there's Meme Daddy. That's good, so now it's a 4v4 at least. Sometimes you just need to take a risk. That was certainly a good choice. With Ark on the roof, just trying to find anyone rotating around on the map. Trank on the Evil Eye, just giving the call outs, just letting know his teammates when to blow up DC4 drone coming out. Not taking the risk to shoot it until it's the Evil Eye. Might have been just a bait. Nope, nothing really happening. That's just patiently walking around with his cardiac sensor, trying to find anything interesting, and frankly, aggressive as he likes to be. It's been losing his drone here now as well, word of repelling. Actually establishing a great angle onto the door, which means it's gonna be a tough time for the attackers to actually rotate. Without Shask actually getting rid of Smitty. It's absolutely removing him with a headshot from the game. Now there we have this weird off, still repelling on the same old office window. And actually we have the cyber planting inside the objective. Now will be removed by Astra C4 from below. Not Chaskus. Now we actually have Frankie now sitting inside the objective right next to the diffuser. Karl Larker moving in onto the east. There's 50 seconds left on the clock. Taking out, not taking out the cam on 90-degree hallway. It's weird off back on the roof, just making sure where he drops exactly. Chaskus inside the offices. Astra on the metal stairs. They actually got this covered, and they're definitely giving the attackers a hard time. Actually, weird off will now fall as well. To the bullets of Frankie. NACON also will be pushed with zero ammunition left by Astro. It's being pushed by 2 players at the same time. Will he lose the fight? Yes, he will. Being challenged by 2 defenders at the same time. Astro with the little help of Shaska. He can move a 360. Jesus, you can't do that that way. Double secure. Round number 2 for them, and now we're moving on to round number 3. Ventilation room and workshop will be the objective of their choice. Actually, now bringing out a Jackal might be a game changer for them. Actually getting rid of the pulse, for example, he was playing downstairs, but now this time there is no pulse, there's nobody that could probably trouble you from below. But now since the objective is downstairs, there's definitely going to be people, there's definitely going to be defenders playing upstairs. So you want to take care of that. And yep, Jackal is definitely going to be helpful in terms of that. Beam Daddy reinforcing the hatch upstairs. So what I like to do is to open up the floor back here to get a good angle onto the window, open it by the benches as well. Like right next to this ventilation shaft as well, so you can actually see people when they plant potentially behind this table, and just hold it, reinforce the walls, open up the hatch so you can just rotate if need be. Show some presence upstairs, just make the whole building your objective and make the attackers a hard time. Parent making sure nobody boards the helicopter, just showing off his vehicle control skills. That looks extremely good. And yeah, we talked about this before the match. He just loves to make people think that he's on MK, but he's not. But it's hard to believe that, but he's not. That's a weird part. So yeah, respect. That's going to be Legion who's being tracked inside the objective. But he's just safe with trank holding angles. Defense is literally just sitting and waiting. That's all they're doing. Actually, Saska's spotting the head of somebody. Penna probably, yeah, that's some falling damage, and Frankie actually removing the Jackal. That's making his way around the main entrance. Now with Carl the Harker rappelling up on the armor window, just trying to get rid of any defender playing upstairs. Which in fact is Meme Daddy. And he's just waiting. He's just sitting and waiting. We might actually see a wallbang coming out from the Harker. He just flick to the right and shoot through it. We're off now squatting up with him. And yeah, he'll get him. Talking about bringing a knife to a gunfight, sometimes it works. Sometimes a knife is better than a shotgun. In this case at least. So maybe being taken out by Frankie after hitting a green mine inside the waiting room, the open area as I like to call it. I didn't notice that he's just being pressured from above, and yes, in fact, that's the Harker from behind. That's now a 2v3 situation favoring the attackers. And there we go, way off now, getting rid of Astro. And yeah, there we go. Panda finishing off Shaska there. That was a good round for Legion. That was certainly a good round for Legion. Jeez. Well, what did they do better though? That's the question. And yeah, waited off extremely, carrying his team to victory. 7-1. Spec doesn't seem to hurt yet. Yikes. Gonna have a Nirvana instead of a line. Just curious what the objective will be. It's actually gonna be ventilation workshop. Again, they do not like open area, don't like I mean, come on, who likes bathroom? Tell us. Nobody. They actually have a rotational into the bathroom, which is actually nice to do. Maybe combine it with a castle barricade on this door just to show it off. And normal barricade will do as well. It's a bit that we have actually Meme Daddy on the cap can, just spreading his entry denial devices, as they're called, his IEDs, across the map, just giving the attackers a fright. Nice training spot from Panda here now as well. Wait off, taking around, just making sure nobody's peeking from the main entrance. Yeah, actually all three IEDs being spread. You can do it, Smitty. You can do it. Come on in. There we go. Now Smitty inside the tellers. Just looking for anyone. The Trank just sitting inside the bathroom, checking the cameras. Actually, it's being tracked. And they're like literally right next to each other. But Astro's there as well, just protecting his teammate. Lots of bullets flying through the objective. And wait off, he's just waiting for him to move. Jaska also is taking a ton of damage, probably from the Jackal, the disciple, outside the window. Also, he has been hit. There we go, Franken getting the first kill, but there he is. There's Red off, finishing off. Meme Daddy on the Capcan. Flying Frank now getting Panda. That's a 3v4 favoring the attackers. That's another ID. Most definitely hurting. Weighted off a lot. And Cheskis just keeps losing and losing HP. 50 seconds left. Franking sitting and waiting in the supply room by the open area. Actually, don't know, he's inside and he's being wallbanged and marked by Shaska. Well played on his spot. If he's now inside the objective, now they just have to sit and wait. The cam is there. Just need to wait and wallbang. And Shaska's most certainly in the perfect position to do this. 15 seconds left in the clock. It's not really looking good. Now double kill for Weighted off now, but he has been downed. Not looking good for them at all. Don't think Weighted off will be in the position to clutch it. Just shooting from above, but nowhere near the diffuser. And can't bring Plant down. A 2-2. So yeah, most certainly a close match overall. The objective will be again Armory. Okay, so that's interesting. Yes, and Evil Eyes, nothing special going on so far. Will this be another spawn kill maybe from Frankie? But it's most certainly opening up the door into CCT. V at least just to be able to rotate nicely around the map, but now he will actually take some damage. Now he's been playing way too aggressive and they definitely won't tolerate this any longer. Weighted off is on his German colleague. He's being twitch thrown, he's being shot from so many different angles, now just running back into this sweet and safe objective. But lost more than half of his HP. Dark playing on Sofia around eastern stairs, and actually still, Frankie is still engaging in gunfights. Like, he's just extremely aggressive right now. We got Meme Daddy playing inside the office. This we get actually Astro spotting 2 players. Actually might have a C4 coming out there. Panda in a very vulnerable situation, and oh baby, been taken out from below. So have to be aware of the pulse position. But damage is already done. They lost Twitch, lost another gun. They lost a guy they can shoot together with anti-defenders. 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Even there, just simply spotting the drone. Doesn't want to take it out, he just doesn't want to give away his position. Darker opening up. Most certainly doesn't have the best angle to actually approach this. They're getting one, and the Hawker will be there to refrag 4v3 in favor of the attackers. Change that, it's a 4v2 now. Actually have to mute. Just challenging the Sofia. Just sitting and waiting. 45 seconds left. NACON will be taken out by Frankie. A lot of damage done. Now, to Shaska here as well. And why? Love just going to be rotating around. Actually almost spotting, but will he be able to get the mute? Doesn't look like it. He will go for a knife, but doesn't win the knife fight. And Shaska taking out the Wade off and winning round number 5 for his team. So after just constantly fighting back, they're in the lead. 3-2. So is it going to be a 3-3 in the first half now, or will actually Academy again will be leading, rather be going with a 4-2 lead into the second half of this match? We'll see how things will turn out. It's going to be custom inspections and supply room. Finally a different bomb site. Finally. Curious how they will play it. Yeah, Bandit, Mute. You need those two operators to hold this side. But we're actually going to bring a kite instead of one of those two. But Mute's definitely, I'd say, the operator of your choice if you want to defend customs. Alright, so let's just see how things will go. And they're going to bring the Jackal again. Jackal Moonblade by Smithy there, and they're way off 10-3. Dogger with 2, and Panda with 1. Like Smithy and the Disciple definitely need to step up their game and get some frags here. You can't leave everything up to wait it off to actually get the frags. Also, overall, Astro, Frankie, and Shaska doing pretty well with in terms of fragging, but they already did that in the previous match. Even they now upstairs, getting rid of rounds here as well. Yeah. Nothing so special, but I definitely need to put some pressure on these defenders from above. Just not going to be working other way. And Frankie, yeah, extremely aggressive on the roam. It's just insane. But he's delaying time. He's just wasting time. And yeah, you probably should be reinforcing this wall as well. Like, that's just one of those weak spots. Attacker should find. Just capitalize on it, but also mean they're just extremely being in a fight here with Smitty. We're not getting absolutely destroyed there. It's 5-3 lead now for Legion. They're just making sure they're gonna win this round to actually end this one here in a draw. Yep, and no! Not being able to take a trank. What a sneaky spot there. Taking the Ash head off there, which is basically impossible. Yeah, he just did that. Just being spotted from more people upstairs. And now he will die with only like sliver of HP left. The Shaska's also like playing around the passport area, and there we go, there's Meme Day, just with the flank, but well, here's the Wade off holding the flank. Actually manages to bring the plant down, and Shaska also getting a kill in the process, and there we go, Wade off, finishing off Shaska with his French pistol. Enter 33 when we switch sides. Alright, so we're actually starting like as if there was a new game. Things are even, not so is the scoreboard. That's pretty one-sided. One-played, if not to say. I'm just curious how they will play it. Academy also bringing out the Monty. Probably now they want to show Legion how to do their own strategy. Actually didn't realize that mirror is in play and nobody used it. Till now. I'm curious if this will actually work out for them. An armory tie is definitely a good side to bring the mirror. And maybe that's actually the upgrade they need to make a change to set the tone on this half. Also very nice shield actually allowing the defenders to play this part of the map, this part of armory a bit more aggressively, especially if Academy decides to bring the diffuser down here. Humans going out now there as well, but where will be the black mirror? Okay, inside, rather looking into the offices. Good spot. Can't deny that. Where will be the second one going? Well, no, yeah, it's going to be a soft mirror. It's actually not bad. Alright, over there. Probably should also then, like, you know, barricade the hatch. Just shaking his head, saying no, 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 no. Just running into the bomb objective, just making sure where the defenders are. Same coming out there from Shask, looking across the open area. That could be a wallbang. Parker playing it a bit aggressively with the mirror here. Also got Smitty to support him. I hope he actually managed to open up that hatch. Yeah, he did, just to give Smitty a way to rotate and maybe actually flank the attackers. But Chaska seems to be aware of that and actually stepping now into Guma, but that doesn't stop him. He's just ripping Smitty apart with his assault rifle. Those weird off does can do that and takes out the Ibana. Now another one. Fast removed here as well. Wadeoff just seems to be the man. Oh mean Frankie's so close. And it just keeps on running. Keeps being present, and Astro actually just waiting by the main entrance, trying to spot him. Actually, it looks like Wadeoff is being tracked. Yes, he's being tracked indeed. Just running away, but also wasting a lot of time. Oh my word! Frankie being taken up by Wadeoff. That's now his third kill. 2 HP, and there goes Panda stealing Wadeoff's ace. Now it's all up to the Monty. Actually, we'll get the Hawk. It's only 3 situation now, but no, not today. Panda with the shotgun into the back of the Montagne will end this match, or this round rather, pardon me. Yeah. They know how to defend armory. Well, on their part. And slowly but surely the other members of Legion are getting their kills. In our way of already exceeded his own kill record for the last match. Now you all got 16 kills, only that 3 times. That's just insane. Teasing the blitz would bring the Jackal. It's sadistic if you ask me. But now we have Ventilation Workshop to defend, and will there maybe be some, you know, vertical gameplay? I sure do hope so. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Wait, does want Darker to reinforce this wall. Alright. We all will be playing upstairs. How are you gonna have a shield here? Well, that's good. Oh no. Oh no. Frank, you did your job. You can go home now. You got all the mirror windows. 2 of them. That's just not good. Even getting the ADS now. It's just not fun. We got Frankie upstairs. The Jackal. Just looking for the Romans upstairs. And then they're awesome. We have Weird Up sitting upstairs. Here through the shield. But they're being drawn out. And they're being pressured hard. Chesk also getting their weighted off with refragging at least somewhat. Chesk just moving in, ripping the Hawker apart, and then we still got 1 minute and 45 seconds left on the clock. Top floor is just super safe, and Murray doesn't really seem to care. Trying to blow up. Almost getting the Q there. But if I was just basically open. Just sadly to be downstairs right now. For the people playing on top. Like, he can swing this hammer 25 times. He can do a lot of damage to the floor. And they even drop Buck here now as well, so it's... Whew. They're playing mouse and cat with the defenders right now. Completely stressing that, not knowing where the shot will be coming from. Everything seems to have cooled down now a bit with Smitty playing inside of customs, just being on flank, busy rotating. Yo, actually a lot of damage, some damage at least to the IQ. And there we go, Astro planting the diffuser. The Disciple trying to do something against it, almost being taken out. It's all up now to Trank. So we know with triple click as well. Actually, stepping into a gear mine. This is not looking good. This looks like, yep, they got it. There actually was some really good teamwork there, like pushing as a unit, pushing out the attackers out of the objective. Like, even though the pressure from above, all 3 of them found a position for themselves to just sit there, wait, hold an angle. Because, like, being in the objective with 3 attackers upstairs just looking through the open up floor, that's like committing suicide. You're not gonna survive long in the objective. But, like, that's just the point. Like, they need to plant a diffuser. Where they, like, need to leave the top floor, come downstairs into the objective, actually plant. And that was actually, like, the Disciple. He got the call out. Hey, watch out. They're planting in ventilation. He just rotated, just rushed into. He even got shot at from above. It just didn't care. He kept on running. Forrest comes down, just into the objective, down the Buck. Then I think Buck got finished off by smoke. That was just some teamwork. And then the person upstairs couldn't really do much. As this guy on top tried to actually rotate as well, got taken out of the process. Then we still had left the Twitch. And that guy was rotating from the east stairs. Extremely far away from the objective, and yeah, I do like this castle barricade. I do like it. That's a good one. I think there was a bulletproof camera, yep. Good hallway to place it. There's always some action going on. A lot of barricades being placed. And Bim Daddy again leaving his team behind. And that would actually need him. Especially on attack. And that's actually just a fun fact right there. Like previously, before a couple of updates, you could actually just repel right next to the wall. And it wouldn't hurt you at all. HF's good racing with the recoil right there. Smitty also just playing with Trank. Pan actually getting one. Really well done. Oh, as looked at him, Smitty being taken up. Trank, they've been so close together on the eastern stairs. And he decides to rotate. Still not even. But who knows, hatches have been opened up. The reinforcer waited off really close on getting the hatchet, but it's the other way around. Astra actually getting the hatchet on waited off. Around about 1.5 minutes left. Just opening up into the objectives before flying out. No damage dealt to Astro. I decided playing it extremely aggressive. But Astro definitely got the advantage when it comes to the angle. Actually, we have Panda upstairs. Like, he could definitely make a difference when it comes to that. Like, that's their ace up their sleeves. That's Panda. Just playing inside the office. They have no clue that he's up there. They probably just would need that. Actually manages to down one. Going for it. Some damage dealt to him though. 3 seconds left on the clock. And he's still in the game. You have Trank coming from Talos now. Rotating to the bathrooms. Got no breaching capability whatsoever. Now actually with the triple kill. And all he now needs to find the castle. Apparently he knows where to find him. Or does he? Or does he? Oh, he doesn't. He's right next to you. There's a simple wall bang. Oh, he actually downed. He downed the bug. He downed the bug. That was a close one. That was extremely close, not gonna lie. Like, if the clock had been on 0, they would have won. They would have won. That would have been match point already for Legion. But now, Academy is also fighting back now. They need one more round to even this out. But still everything is open, even though I just pointed out, very nice, everybody's getting rook armor. That's good to see. That's some good teamwork right there already. Oh, there's still one left. We didn't pick one. Darn it. Just to point out once again, Academy just like 4 players and winning the last round. Yeah, impressive, not gonna lie. That was well played on their part. I'm just fine. Yeah, actually, the rook himself didn't pick up any armor. What? Just pick up the armor, please. Already also opening up the floor right there. More or less like, you know, stops them from planting right there in the corner. Also, thing you can do is like actually getting rid of the barricade right there. But this upper wants to place this mirror window there. You can actually just open up the hatch, stand on top of the surface, open it up, just look through like holes like this. You can actually shoot away the attacker's feet and just don't expect it to be there. They'll actually wait it off. Yeah, that's basically the position. Just like your head's gonna be sticking out the hatch. Actually pretty cool. Panda also like playing it extremely aggressive, and there's actually Meme Daddy back. That's good. With Astra playing it from below, putting some pressure on anybody who's potentially playing behind the half wall, but that's just not the case. Panda's playing close to it though, but he's not quite there yet. Astra playing on the window and actually moving away since he lost so much HP. There's no Jaeger, there are no ADSs. Like, if he gets a throw wide, if he gets an 8 right, he can definitely get a kill or two. So definitely some damage dealt to the attackers, but defenders lost person here as well. It's Mindy again with his holographic sight. Inside the offices, supported by the hockey band, the mirror window and fountain. They're mainly focusing now, as it seems, on the office push. Trank basically right next to Smitty. Darker getting one, the Disciple getting one now as well. Touch that, and just Frankie is fighting for his dear life. And there he gets Pokeballed. Very nice from the Hawker. You can imagine the slow right there. We've got 30 seconds left. Astro now playing on the ventilation. Balcony. 20 seconds left. Tons of Q-mites coming out. He's just ready. Basically, he's already dead when as soon as he jumps through the window. And there's some aggressive play coming out from Smitty. This is just not looking good. Potential C4. And yep, he'll actually die to Panda's smoke nade. Just coming through the window. There you can see it all in its prettiness. Actually falling onto the roof of the bus. Match point for Team Legion. Yeah. Going back to Ventilation Workshop. Worked for them previously. Like, it's just good if you have like 2 bomb sends, you more or less are winning like all the time. Then you just like have a 3rd bomb send, you sort of have to choose at some point, and then it's like a 50-50 chance. That was customs for them. I'd say it was extremely close, like just a few seconds later they would have clutched it. That was extremely close. The kill on the buck who was planting. Like in the last second. Very good job. Actually not being reinforced here as well, but waited off. No gameplay so far, so no smoke this time, but yeah, the Twitch run is just ready to take out the mirror windows. And actually mirrors, the Disciple's coming after it, at least trying to do so. But Jessica's definitely doing a great job playing the Twitch, getting rid of the mirror windows. Props to him for this. Yeah, just warming up the recoil control. Nice. Diffuser has been dropped. Astra doesn't want it. That's probably like too much responsibility for him. Dark actually going with the R inside and the MP7. A lot of players do it, but I've never seen him playing it. This could be also a very nice kill. Me just basically shoot, and he will actually down him. He will actually down Trank. He doesn't know. Just keep in mind we're playing with Pro League HUD, Pro League settings, which means there are no points. There's no score. So there's no notification for Smitty that he actually just downed somebody. Wait off, just simply sitting there and waiting upstairs. Didn't really do much damage, but there's the Hawker just to save the day. Also talking out with a double kill, finishing off once and for all now. The Capita, but also there's just Meme Daddy finishing off the bandit of the Hawker upstairs. 70 seconds left on the clock. Beacon goes coming out, dealing some damage to the Disciple. Astro just taking out another one. And Beam Daddy Astro just mainly focusing on establishing some vertical control. That should be opened up now as well. And now they're just simply waiting for them to drop, potentially plant. That's still winnable if the play is right. The Disciple is barely hurt. Now 20 seconds left. So Meme Daddy on his throne, just making sure the objective is clear. Looks like it is just going for it. And freeze it down, and we actually have like presence upstairs, and all they gotta do is focusing on top. And there we go. Got you now rotating to the window, and now they perfectly got the perfect setup. Even Shank now running. Getting killed with his Claymore he plays previously, and it's all up to Disciple fighting two players. Tons of damage done down to him from Astro from on top. Spring coming in through the floor. And will Frankie be able to finish things here? Just chasing the Ibana and yeah, flicking to the head, getting the kill. But also again a close one. But a really good post-plan setup from Academy coming out right there. Having the bug on top, being actually able to just open up like the missing piece of floor, just have a perfect angle onto the diffuser, then actually having the Ibana rotating around to the window just to have another angle. Maybe they're not expecting, like especially if he keeps like doesn't engage too early, just sits there and waits to kind of have an idea that he's there. So you can just like, if the bug fails, there's still the Ibana to finish the job. There's XP coming out, saying goodbye to Jackal and Ella, getting a Legion and Ibana now. I'm curious how this will turn out round number 12. But don't worry, there's no draw or anything like that. We'll head into overtime. Actually, Legion will try the luck again with Workshop Ventilation. I'm curious how this will actually turn out for them. This time. I mean, they've been successful early for it, but also, you know, failed at defending it. So we'll see. Hatch hasn't been reinforced yet. They're actually reinforcing the archives hatch, but not the office hatch. It's a bit odd. Also, they have no way to open it up properly unless they want to waste AC4, but that's just not worth it. That's so not worth it. It's just apparently like listening to the sounds, but it looks like he is lagging a bit. Hopefully his internet will cool down in the next couple of seconds. Yeah, looks like he's fine now. Somebody basically sitting in the open, just waiting where he will be attacked from. Oh no! Smitty! Why is he always in those situations? Why is he always in those situations? No! Being taken out, well, to be fair, that's a great scope. Trank out there on the LMG of Capital. Not gonna lie. That was a good kill, Knock. Oh jeez, that was an extremely good kill. Probably the Capital was already aware of his position. Now Astro's being told to open up the wall right there, but now we're actually gonna really, you know, stick to looking through it. Now just another angle the defenders will need to check when they want to run around. NACON now all is done being challenged by two players upstairs in the armory lockers. That's Sibana and the Buck. Drone coming in, and we'll make sure where he is. And actually, Shaskas would finish off the Jäger through the wall now. The Hawk actually now getting a kill. But there's a refrag, just Meme Daddy rushing in with the RQ, making sure they don't have to worry about him. This up actually trying to stun the RQ, but not successful with this at all. It's now all up to him and Panda with his evil genius skin. Actually running towards the Claymore, taking that one out. Actually, now we'll find what a swift kill on Trank. He did not expect this at all, just kept on running and right to the bullets of Panda. I mean, yikesy. Well done. I mean, we've actually a Q inside. And again, with the Sledge upstairs. Being stunned there for a second. Doesn't really do much to him though. And actually the Disciple just moving around. But IQ seems to be sticking the plant. Oh no, there's Panda actually getting the headshot right onto it. But there's the Hibana just rushing into the objective as well. 10 seconds left on the clock. And now it's all up to the Hibana to bring the plant down. 5 seconds left. Sledge on top. Hibana is sticking the diffuser down on the floor. It's all up now to the Disciple, the IQ, the Echo, sorry. Spots the rifle, the barrel of Hibana, but doesn't check on top and gets taken out with the SMG-17. Overtime. The match is really going all the way. It's killing me. Well, no, we actually will not be switching sides yet. Just so you know, that's random. That's up to the game to decide who will start on attack, or rather who will start on defense in overtime. And it happens to be Legion, so actually just continue with their defense. Now this time in armory though, and actually just let me check. They went armory twice in defense and once on attack. So yeah. Don't know how to defend the bomb side, but that's for sure. Basically almost everybody does. But they just apparently know how to do it a little bit better. Yeah, and the Academy only managed to actually attack armory twice successfully. Like basically the exactly the same setup. The mirror windows where they were previously. Same walls. Basically the same operators. Just the guy is a new one. Bring the AUG there. And not the slug shotgun. Actually the Jaeger will be spotted. Some MIDI inside the security room. Will be immediately taking out a fly against the wall from Franken. Like, he just needs to take a second there and just like thinks about what just happened. That was a good kill. The communication. Probably knew what was coming. Not spotting the game mine there. That's gonna be a surprise for once they enter actually. But I only brought a Hibana. Well, I could have brought a Maverick at least. That's actually very nice. Angle established there by Shaska, peeking through bullet holes. That's like just an evil way to go. That's a mean way to prep a peek hole. Just basically waiting. Smoke being thrown out. But the wall will be opened nevertheless. The smoke nets don't stop the X-Kairos from going off. I'll check actually like peeking over the off-wall, finding nothing because nobody's playing there. Also the shield has been taken out, I assume from below. There's no if actually yeah, that's the reason. Meme Daddy from below through the hatch, taking out the mirror. That's why you reinforce the hatch, or at least close it. That's why you do this, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you reinforce the hatch when you put a mirror there. They're just throwing everything in they have. Actually planning on getting a kill in there. That's a 4v2 situation, but it's sticky. It's a bit tricky here now as well. Actually, Meme Daddy rushing in, getting the slash now. We're around the corner. The Hawker fighting for his dear life, holding on to it. Diffuser now is being planted. He finds himself in a 1v4 situation. This is not looking good at all. Also, he's already short on health. Almost steps into the claymore there, but it's just so spotted in time. And these people, they're just ready. They're just waiting for him to make a wrong move. Was he Trank, the Ibana playing the balcony? Spots the sledge there. Gets stuck in the rotation hole. And actually finds the sledge teabagging there. Even can't finish him off, and there's Trank, the Ibana, shooting through the hole she just made previously to get to Hawker. Actually get the first round in overtime. Which will be overtime match point. So switching side, of course. Now Academy on the defense and Legion on attack. Dogger bringing out the Ash. Seemingly he had enough. And we actually get to have the Monty back. Since guess what? Academy is defending. They only managed they were able to defend Armory 1 successfully. If I remember correctly, according to my notes I took. So let's see how this will turn out for them actually. Some bullets flying through there again. Basic setup. Same old, same old. There, and Panda taking out the cam, turning around, going on his throw. Then guess what? Who's there? Frankie running outside and shooting you in the head. Jeez, son. Sweden actually on the ventilation window. Was there somebody on the window peeking there? No, there isn't. But Chaska, he's close. He's nearby. He can do that if need be. The disciple. On Monty, actually just prepping the door now. But be aware of the guy on top of the shelf. Yeah, up there's Frankie getting another kill. Man. And also still we got Astra downstairs, so Legion actually brought an IQ, and IQ senses does spot the cardiac sensor. So just whip that thing out and find the bald guy. But I was just simply waiting. Frankie just basically running around playing cat and mouse with Smitty. Like already find himself in a huge disadvantage. 3v5, favoring the defenders. The defenders always need more people on attack, unless you're post plant. But that's not the case yet. Now wait up, finally getting the first kill for his team, removing Shaska, so that's the smoke gone. No more gas grenades for his team. But there's still Astro down below. And Franken. Also he's there as well. Actually the Hawker getting a kill on the Bandit, on Meme Daddy. But oh, there he goes. The wall just opened up previously. Will be his end, as Franken just keeps on rushing through. Actually now there probably will be now AC4, which will not connect, but Trank is there to finish things off. Weird off now. The last man standing. Not the fuse in his hands. 23 seconds left. He will actually hear and kill Frank. Now you see the master just busy reloading. Back up to 81. Bullet just coming in, getting the kill. 1 versus 1. Needs to go for the kill. Oh, for the plant. He decides to go for the kill. But he will not be able to do it. Nice try. Just Astro. The better weapon in that situation. SMG against the pistol. SMG wins. And he seems to be quite happy about it. 8-6. We went almost all the way in the second match. NGS Academy, winner of map number 1, map number 2. Have a look at the scoreboard. Weighted off with an incredible amount of 19 kills. Franklin with 14. Amazing. So yeah, Team Academy winning this match. Well played. What a match.
My brain hurts.
GG guys, thanks so much. That was a
GG
great
boys.
game.
Oh wait, GG
That
boys.
was
for the
a
games.
tough match, good grief.
My brain hurts.
Yo.
My brain hurts, dude. You make my brain hurt.
Oh wait, but GG boys. Thanks for the game. It was fun.
GG guys.
Bye bye. I love you, Vader. I love you. I'm your biggest fan.
Get out of here, Astro. Alright, thanks lads, much appreciated for the game, was really good playing with y'all, and thanks for streaming.
Cool.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate that. Alright, then I'll check you guys around.
Free.
Away fresh.
Yo, dude. 15 kills on the first map and 19, or was it 8? 19, I think it was 19 on the second one.
Wasn't it 17 first map?
It was 15-8 on the first one.
You sure?
Yeah. If not
Okay,
mistaken.
yo, bro. Nah, this was not easy, at all. This was a very tough match.
Was a But jeez, 19 kills. You played well.
But thanks for streaming though as well.
No problem. I enjoyed it. See you,
When
dude.
will the YouTube video be on? Like right now?
Basically right now, yeah.
Mistakes. Yeah, I'm gonna go check my mistakes.
Yeah, straight.
Sharp checky.
Straight. Checky. Alright everybody, that was the stream for tonight. Thank you everybody who watched it, who stuck around. Yeah, check you next time and thanks for watching.